Test, test, test. Test, test. Is that better? Maybe I just need to bring it up to my mouth. Right here. Right there. Can you hear me? Test, test. 1, 2, 3. All right, and we are live. Hello there, everybody. Mary Fulton with Mary Fulton Fit. I'm just excited today to talk about it's National Education Day, and so I'm excited to sit down with you guys really quick, and I have some really great tips to help you. So today we are talking about learning and growing and how it is never over, right? It's never over. Coming from a teacher myself, I'm just going to have a seat with you guys today. I've got my notes out, and I'm excited to just kind of have a seat with you today. Let me know if you can hear me okay, and we're all good. I want to make sure that my sound is good. Let me do a little double check over here. Let me make sure you can hear me out on Facebook. Oh, perfect. The sound is good. All right, let's get started, and make sure you share this with a friend today. So today is all about celebrating, National Education Day. So to all those teachers out there, just thanking them for education, all those teachers that touched our lives as we were growing up. And whether you are actually a teacher with a teaching credential, or you're an instructor, or you're teaching the Bible, you're a pastor, or something that you are teaching out there, teaching a knitting class, teaching a sewing class, teaching people to change their mindsets, for all those coaches out there, you are all teachers. And so today's about education, and hopefully you guys are joining me out there. If you're here, say hello. Any friends out there, say hello to me. Oh, good. Anne's here. What's up, Anne? And then anybody out there on my channel. All right, well, let's get started. So number one, I want to say this. In the last 2 years, I feel like I've learned so much inside this garage, doing new things that I never thought I would be able to do. Stepping out of my comfort zone into places that I never thought I would go to. And being humble. So let's go ahead and get started on the tips right now. And number one, always learning and growing is number one, our tagline today. But 3 tips on continuing to grow. And number one is to stay humble. So the first lesson, I think, in anything is to be humble. If you aren't humbling yourself, then you won't be open to learning, right? Have you ever gotten in like an argument with somebody about a fact or about data or about just anything, right? And they just will shut down and not listen to anything you have to say? Or have you ever done that and never listened to what somebody else had to say because you knew the absolute truth or the absolute, this is what happened that day, right? So what I want to share with you today is that staying humble is number one, the most important thing. To be teachable. And I wanted to read actually a couple verses about that, about being humble. So listen to this. It says, likewise, that verse is going to go with something else, but here we go. Poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is honored. So listen to that again. Poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but whoever heeds reproof is honored. It's really hard to be humble, especially sometimes when you know that you are wrong. Or you're scared to hear the truth about yourself, right? sometimes we just don't want to know that we really need to make a change. And then everything's pointing to that. Everything's pointing to that we need to make a change. So staying humble and being humble is so important. Here's another one. It says, also, here's another thing. Listen to your, with being humble, the next part of being humble, which is our first point, is to be teachable. So let yourself be taught by others. Try not to feel like you're a victim when someone's talking to you, and be sensitive. But anytime that there's a problem and you're a part of it, in any situation, just learn to be teachable. Like if you have a situation, you upset somebody, instead of thinking, oh man, like they're a jerk, maybe you have to sit back and see, what could I have done better, and what can I learn from this moment? And instead of beating yourself up because maybe the situation didn't go well, just stopping for a second and saying, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do better next time. And that's what learning and growing is about. Doing better next time. Doing better the next time this situation comes up or something similar. And I've learned that a lot in my life. I think I used to feel like I had to be perfect and make sure everything was just right. And I've learned more and more that it's okay, and that the mess is the message. That when I make all these mistakes, it's okay. I'm learning from them and being able to be a better person through them and helping others. Listen to your elders. Woo, that sounds like super old school, right? But it's true. Hey guys, we don't know everything. Your generation, whatever generation it is a baby to an older generation, right? Like, so I'm 42 and my kids are babies, right? But they need to listen to the things that I have to share and the wisdom that I can help them with. Sometimes they don't want to listen to it, but I am their elder, right? And I have information that I can share about the past, which is history, that will help them along. And hi, Jared, what's up? I love you, dude. Stay with me. And I'm talking about National Education Day and just being teachable and learning and being humble. Do you think that will help you today? Something that's helping me. Listening to our elders. So, I know sometimes when someone's older than us, we think, oh, they're older, they don't know, they can't understand my generation, or they're grumpy, or they're this and they're that. But you know what? We need to learn from, that's our history. The people before us, they were here before us. They conquered things that we couldn't even imagine. Just like we have conquered things that the younger generations haven't. And so, what I read in a book or someone, I think it was like a psychology guy who was talking about how back in the day, people used to, right, respect our elders. People used to, and that's something that we've lost, right? Because we've become too proud. And that's where that being humble comes in. Like, you don't want to listen to the older person, but they lived a long life with many things that happened to them, just like you. You could probably share with me right now, like, hey, Mary, in the last 2 years, these are all the things I've learned about myself, about the world, about who I am as a human, and I want to help somebody else, I train some young girls in my garage, and I always want to, give them every information I have so that they can, do better, right? And that's what elders want to do for us, too. So be humble. Be teachable. Listen to your elders. And there's a verse here that says, hold on one second, I read that one. Oh, likewise, you who are younger, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility towards one another. For God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Gives grace to the humble. I love that. So listen, I love that verse because he's just saying, be humble, stay humble. And when you're in humility, that's when you're teachable. It really is true. When you're all haughty, riding cloud nine, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm the best at this. That is when pride of fall comes, right? Oh my gosh, it's totally happened to me. And this is the last one I want to talk about. So listen to your elders. The other one was, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. I like that one. It's straight to the point. Listen to it again. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. So remembering that, like you need to be put in check sometimes. So going back again to the top of my list, which is stay humble, be teachable, listen to your elders. Hi, Sandy. And I just put here, it says, listen to those who have gone before you, and also look to those who are, I cannot read what I wrote here. I put irito, what you desire. So reflect. Listen, not only do you need to be humble and teachable and respect and everything, but look at those who are leading the life and legacy that you want. Because when we follow those people, we become better and stronger, right? Like you want to follow somebody who's like you look up to, a mentor, right? Having mentors is amazing as well. It's a part of learning and growing. That person that's older than you, that knows more than you, maybe they're not even older than you. They are really good at a skill or a craft or something, or they have their life in a place where you were like, that's what I'm looking for, and I want to strive for that. And that's so good for us. So good for us. But remember that success leaves clues. So those people that you see being successful in those ways, whether it's a successful marriage, a successful organization, whatever, we look up to them, we follow them, right? You follow them on Instagram or TikTok. Those people are leaving clues behind of how they've been able to have success in these areas. So you should always have a mentor, someone you look up to, and follow. Success leaves clues. Okay, now tip number 2. That was a big one on tip 1. Tip number 2 is read every day. So read every day, not your phone either. Okay, I put all my notes on my phone today because I was at the dentist. But read every day besides your phone. And get a book, get a highlighter, get notes like this. So this is my favorite peachy notebook. And I get my favorite pens. Here's my pen. It has every color in it. I'm such a girl. I'm such a teacher too. I love just office supplies. And write out notes from whatever you're reading. Listen, I know that we are in a tech world and everything's sliding and swiping, but nothing beats that pencil paper. Like when you write and you're learning, a connection happens with your brain as you are writing and thinking and processing and being able to take in the information. So not only read 10 minutes a day or read a book, but also highlight it, write on it, dig into it, get the meat out of the book, get the meat out of the time so that you can walk away with something new that you've learned, whether it's, something fundamental, something that philosophical, something faith-driven, something to stimulate your mind, okay? And it's not TikTok. So read every day. And here's the next one. The next one is find something that scares you. Listen, if we stay safe, we're not going to learn. We're not going to learn because we already know it. It's so easy to stay in a safe place. Look, I was a school teacher, and I remember thinking, I taught 4th and 5th grade science. I also taught kindergarten. I loved it. It was great. The market crashed. They got rid of 800 teachers in Long Beach. I was one of the pink slips, got my job back, but I decided to stay home with the kids because I packed everything up. Why not? I started a new adventure with fitness, right? But what I want to share with that is that when I was a teacher, I thought, okay, I've been here 7 years. I'm going to probably do this for the rest of my life, right? And I thought, okay, I finally got my groove in kindergarten. Teachers a lot of times will move grades. Sometimes they have to, other times they don't. And they'll decide their own that they're getting bored, right? They figured out their ins and outs of that grade. They've done it for 20 years and they're great at it. But it's time to get to be scared again. It's time to not know and have to learn again. And that is part of the fun too of learning and a challenge. So I wanted to share with you guys that do something that scares you. A new skill, a new trade, a new career, a new workout, anything. A new program to learn, a new computer program, a new whatever, anything to learn something new. Maybe you're like, I've always wanted to get a certification in, and you just haven't done it because you're like, I don't have time, I'm scared. Maybe you want to go do lash extensions. You want to be an esthetician. I love it when my friends are like, you know what, I'm going to go do this, and love it. We've got gorgeous G in the house. She's got her esthetician license, and Arlene, and they're just going for it. And put yourself out of your comfort zone and do it. Do something that makes you humble. And this will help you learn more about yourself, your mindset struggles, about others, and how you can grow in different areas of your life. So anytime you step out into a scary, unknown place is actually the best place because you are humble and you're like, somebody help me. I'm teachable because I don't know what I'm doing. Number 4 is fail. Fail all the time. Fail over and over and over and over and over again until you figure it out. And then when you figured it out, start something new and fail it again over and over again and advance it. You make it better and make it stronger. Look, yesterday I was trying to figure out this new program called ManyChat. It's like an automation for your DMs on Instagram. And I was trying to learn how to use it so it can help me with like marketing strategies and working with people and stuff. And so I worked on this project yesterday and I was like in my pajamas for like 4 hours, angry at this program. I could not figure it out. And I was about to close the computer and give up. And I was like, I can't give up. Just like I didn't give up on this channel, doing all these different things that I've done. There were moments where I wanted to throw and break my computer as I learned how to use Studio. Hi, Vince. What's up? And there were lots of times where I wanted to give up with a lot of stuff. But I kept pushing through, and I finally figured it out. The other day, there was a meltdown with my computer. It was overheating, and I figured out how to stream something with a continued stream onto the iPad, launching it, and I saved it. I saved the feed. And I was so excited. Want to know why I was so excited? Nobody else understood why I was so happy. I was jumping up and down because I pivoted and I found a way. And I keep learning that lately, that like if I really want something, there's always a way to figure it out. And we don't have to go in a state of distress or overwhelm. We just have to be like MacGyver and like get in there and figure it out. Like the time that I strapped buckets with glitter to do our TikTok. But I know that's silly, but I love adventure like that. I love to have to be like, okay, I've got a string and a ball and a dumbbell, and that's all I have on the island. What can I make? I love that. I love that thrill because I get so much satisfaction out of figuring a way out with very little of nothing. And really, that's what happened in this garage, right? Come on. I didn't have anything. I literally had nothing, just an iPad on the floor. And thank you to God, not me, but He gave me a brain that's creative enough to start building and changing and shaping. But guess what? I did a lot of things and had to seek out a lot of help and look at different successful people and look at the clues. And I'm still doing that every day. And I still haven't figured it all out, but I'm learning and growing. And but I'll tell you this, I was humbled. I felt, and I was definitely teachable trying to learn how to do all these things. So that tip is fail, 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 fail until you succeed. There's no way around it. Just keep going. And last one, don't stop. Always keep growing and learning. It keeps you on your toes and it keeps you out of idle time. Idle time breeds boredom and sometimes trouble. So if you find yourself out there and you're like, I'm bored with my life. I do the same thing every day. I eat the same thing. I go to the same places. I'm tired of these things. Tired of my life. I'm bored. I'm on autopilot. I have everything that I need. It's good, but I'm bored. Then you need to find something to stir your mind. It is time to learn and grow, to be humbled. Maybe you got to try a new job or try some of the things that I said above. Because if all you find yourself with is like coming to the phone every day and just scrolling and then just going to bed, you are worth so much more than that. And you have so much more to share with others than that. Right? And, oops, I hope I didn't delete all my stuff. Oh my gosh, no. Oh, I got scared. So, idle time also increases spending money, unhappiness, scrolling, and non-productive time. That's what can happen. Hi, Stanley. What's up? So I just wanted to encourage you that, like, from these 4 tips, if you're just joining in, I'm going to review them. I won't go through everything, but the first one was to stay humble, which included to be teachable, listen to your elders, and listen to those who have gone before you. Success leaves clues. Number 2 was read every day for 10 minutes a day. Write notes, highlight it, absorb it, learn it. Find something that scares you, a new skill, a new job, a new anything. Go and get that certification you dreamed about. Just do it. Just jump in, like I always say. Fail. Keep failing until you find the way through. Because it's not about you getting it the first time that actually feels great. It's not about you just knowing that feels great. You know what feels awesome? When you don't know how to do something. And like I shared the story, and then you finally figure it out. But it took a lot of patience, hard work, discipline. It shaped your character. It shaped your thoughts and your mind and your process. And that's what you gain from it. It's not even the end result. It's all the stuff in between that you learned how to do. And lastly, what I wanted to say, there was something else, and I don't know, I didn't write it down, but I think I just wanted to say, always learning, always growing, and make sure you have fun while you do it, okay? Life is short. Life has a lot of hardships. It has a lot of beautiful things. And so as we're learning and growing, open your eyes and mind to what God has before you and what you can learn from it. All your mistakes, all your mishaps, it's okay. God gives us grace. And really, at the end of the day, if you can stay humble through it all, you're going to be a wealth of knowledge. People will come to you like you're a wellspring of life with water just coming out of you, ready, and people thirsty to learn and see what you have in store to share with them. And that is my live for today. And I just want to thank all those educators out there, instructors, coaches, everybody that gives their time and love to help others learn and grow. You are amazing. You are teachers. You are helpers. You are giving and serving. And God bless you all for all your patience. And I also want to encourage all those teachers out there, when you are stunted and you need to grow and move, then move and shake and move it up, right? Don't get stuck, for all of us, whatever it is. If you're stuck, it's time to move on to something else and add something to your life that's going to give you that thriving feeling, that driving feeling, and some excitement too. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, comment, share, save, share it with a buddy. And thank you so much for being a part of the community. We have summit tickets coming on sale soon. I'm excited. On April 15th, we're releasing our summit tickets, early bird specials. And then also, if you guys want to join my Just Peachy challenge or push it to the limit, go to the shop, order your bra, order your hat, get the challenge. I'm also running a free challenge right now called Fab Abs. So if you want in on the Fab Abs, let me know in the comments below. So comment below and say, yes, I'm in for the Fab Abs, Mary. Send me the details so that I can grab your email and send you all the free links to work out with us. So, yeah, I'm always thankful for all that I have. Amen, Sandy. I love it. Well, you guys, thank you so much. Stay peachy, my friends, and I will see you soon. God bless you, and please tune in to maryfultonfit.vhx.tv. See you. Bye.